Hey everybody, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. And today we're talking about 5 weird, unique, interesting businesses located right here in Northwest Arkansas. So let's talk about those. But before we begin, if you could like this video and also subscribe, that would make the world of difference. Also, if you are thinking about coming down to Northwest Arkansas, download my 3-day itinerary link below. So you're gonna come down here and quickly realize there's so much to do. But the 3-day itinerary just makes you stay on track and make sure you do some of the best, funnest things right here in Northwest Arkansas. So go ahead and download that link below. And the first one, and this is a very interesting, fun, unique business model because my mom, massive gardener. We're talking master chef, master level gardener, insane. So I hear a lot about gardening living down here. She lives down here now. And so it's really interesting to hear all the different gardening experiences down here. But she is a big composter. And one of the most interesting businesses is literally called Ozark Compost. So what Ozark Compost does is basically their whole concept is saying like, why are we throwing away all this organic material in, the trash or potentially even down the drain to some extent through a grinder? Why don't we actually take that material and then actually give it back to them and they compost it and then they take it away for us? And so the idea is like, just obviously their big goal is the fact of like removing all that stuff from land waste, because we know if we put that organic material in the landfill, it's going to be there forever, where it's never going to come out. So all the things that are organic that we can just toss into our compost, they'll take it away for us and bring a container back, and we just keep filling it up and basically keep filling it up. But the other cool thing is that not only they're motivated to obviously remove compost and leave it away from the landfill, but they're really big in just refilling everything. So for instance, if you drink coffee, I'm not sure if that's a thing, if you drink coffee, obviously. But one thing they do is that rather than us going to Walmart or wherever you're located at, buying a brand new bag of coffee or a container of coffee, what they do is they just leave a container inside, they fill it up with coffee, and then they basically fill it up for you. So rather than reusing and throwing away all this product over and over again, metal, plastic, stuff like that, they're just refill the whole thing with coffee again. So obviously this is a very interesting, I would consider more of experimental business, because obviously the experimental side comes from the idea of that, wow, there's a lot of things we can refill versus tossing that box, plastic, metal all over again. And so it's really interesting to see this brand new business start growing around the area, and it's located right only in Northwest Arkansas. So it's really interesting to see this brand new business come around here and really try to innovate in ways that we will be using styles like this in the future. And the second business is called Ozark Luxury Camping. Now this is a really cool business because not only do they do like the camping with like the fun princess kind of style camping you can do inside with like, birthday parties and different sort of events like that. So they actually will go in, and if you say like, hey, I want this style, Marvel style, princess style, whatever style, they will match that to and actually make like little campsites within your home and kind of like deck it out for like a party or special events like that. That's really interesting stuff. The even cooler thing is the fact that they are like luxury glamping. So in case you want to like bring tents on your property, or you have people coming into town, or you want to do like your own glamping in the middle of the forest somewhere, they have all of that ready for you. So it's not just like camping where you pitch a tent. No, this is glamping, true up glamping. So definitely check out their links below, the Instagram, all the different stuff. So you do want to do kind of that in between, like you don't want to go out and kind of rough it too much. They are your source for glamping. So glamorous camping, definitely. So I'll link all the stuff below. Very fun business, very interesting business located around the Ozark area. So definitely check them out. Whoa. Before we jump on to the next point, I have something brand new called Instant Home Updates. So maybe you're looking to move here and you're looking at like rentals or potentially homes to buy, and you're using like realtor.com or Zillow. Way too slow. Sometimes they take hours, or sometimes even days before you get notified of those brand new rentals or homes in the market. Instant Home Updates link below is just literally as fast as soon as it hits the market, it's in your email. So go ahead and put your information below, whether it's price range or whatever the case is, just fill the information out and I'll make sure to set that up for you right away. Also, I have an email that I send out every single week. It goes out on Friday, and it's really cool because I send out like all the really cool things that are happening in Northwest Arkansas. So you might get a little fear of missing out, a little FOMO with that email. But it's really cool is that you kind of keep up to date with the upcomings and goings in Northwest Arkansas. So in case you are moving here, you'll know so much before you even get here. So that email linked is right below. And the next one really isn't a business, but more of a degree program. So the college is called Northwest Arkansas Community College, NWACC for short, for the funsies of it. But they have I think it's the world I think it's the only one in the world where an actual bicycle technician program in a community college. So obviously, the really cool thing is there's a lot of bicycle companies moving to Northwest Arkansas because it is the mountain biking capital of the world. So if you are going to put a business anywhere, you might as well be in the hub of everything. So on top of that, I think it's like the second year here, but they have a program where you can go through community college and become a bicycle technician. Now you might be thinking like, why would you need that? But here's the thing about anything when it comes to mountain biking or cycling or anything like that. They are hard to work on. They do take definitely some skill to get them right, balancing everything else. But the interesting thing is like these aren't your huffy bikes you're pulling off Walmart. You know, we're talking $10,000 to $30,000 to $40,000 bikes, either from professionals or even some amateurs in some extent. So just knowing the fact that you have to have a skill set specific to working on vehicle things that cost above $10,000, that requires a special skill set. Because do you bring your car into someone who's certified? Of course we do. Like if you have a vehicle or transportation method that costs $10,000 and needs to be serviced, you might need a little extra education behind you to do the actual work itself. There's a lot of specific things that I'm not even aware of that I've only heard secondhand that are required to just know the intricacies of actually working on a very specialized bike. And so they have a degree platform and like a degree certification over at the community college, kind of the first in the world, I'm pretty sure, but it's super innovative and it's really cool to see that located right here in Northwest Arkansas. And the fourth business is called the Exercise Coach. Now, the Exercise Coach is technically a gym, but my gosh, it is by far the most interesting and technology-driven gym I've seen in actually forever. So the interesting part is the fact that they use artificial intelligence, they use all sorts of data sets and different things like that to actually, as you are working out, is going to change the workout in real time. Like it is crazy. So they are specialized machines with artificial intelligence and all the data sets that are based around your body style. So when you go in there, they're going to do all the assessments with a coach. They're going to get everything ready, and they have certain like machines that are actually designed that by them to actually make the workout like based on this many times you worked out, they're going to increase the weight this much, or we're going to do on this or that or this many days or this many time. It's so data driven. It's fascinating to see how gyms and other sort of, you know, sports in general are becoming way more data centric because they get all this data, heart rate, sweat rate, different sort of calories, intake, outtake, all the different stuff, and they can then actually put it into a data set and then help you either lose weight, gain strength, create muscle, whatever the case is, and they can use that data to actually make it faster, better, and more efficient. So it's really cool to see a brand new gym just like that located right in Bentonville. And the last business is called Tradeport. Now, I'm not gonna lie here. This is a Web3 blockchain NFT crazy words. Now, I like to believe I understand a lot about the blockchain or NFTs, but I'm not gonna lie here. This is a very interesting company based right here in Fayetteville. So what they're basically, from what I understand, is that they are building the infrastructure to handle NFTs. And if you don't know what an NFT is, essentially it's just a digital signature saying you own a thing. So it could be an image, it could be a whatever. So obviously in the non-digital world, we have, you know, sometimes like patents and things that say I have ownership over that. An NFT essentially says I have ownership of that digital thing. That's what NFTs are. And there's a blockchain which it's getting crazy. Okay, so basically they're the ones that are redesigning or implementing a brand new thing, how to manage the blockchain and NFTs and stuff like that. And they're based in Fayetteville. The cool thing is that they just got a bunch of pre-seed funding. So this isn't like seed funding. This is like before they even like get brand new angel funding or seed funding, anything like that. So it's really cool to have a business that's so focused on Web3, so like the next version of the internet, here located right in Fayetteville. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, if you are coming down to Northwest Arkansas, download my 3-day itinerary link below. Maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you're a foodie like me, maybe you're a sightseer. Either way, I have a 3-day itinerary link below for you, so go ahead and download that and use it when you come down here. Also, when you do come down here, I can give you a $10 tour so I can kind of show around the whole area. Plus, we can check out some homes for sale or for rent and see how far your dollar will go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one.